Hello, my name is Patrick Major, and I did my project on Sun Life Financial. Sun Life Financial is a financial service corporation based in Canada. The company offers a broad range of investment, insurance, and retirement services. Specific products and services offered by Sun Life Financial include travel, health and life insurance, financial advisory, investment and savings for groups, corporations, and individuals, benefit and pension services for companies, financial de-risking solutions, and technologies for business management. History of Sun Life Financial. The company was founded over 150 years ago in Montreal, Quebec. Sun Life Financial has grown over the years to become one of the largest and most influential financial service companies in the world. The company's key business goal is to help its customers to achieve the highest levels of financial security. To realize this goal, the company continues to look for innovative ways of delivering cost-effective and long-lasting solutions for diverse customer needs. Although Sun Life Financial is domiciled in Canada, it operates in several foreign markets such as the United Kingdom, Singapore, Hong Kong, the United States, India, China, Australia, Japan, and the Philippines. Industry overview and competitor analysis. Sun Life Financial operates in the financial services sector, which comprises of insurance companies, banking institutions, credit unions, pension fund management firms, loan and trust companies, and security dealers. In the banking sector, the main competitors are the Royal Bank of Canada, Toronto Dominion Bank, and the HSBC Bank of Canada, among others. In the savings and investment sector, Sun Life Financial competes with RBC Capital Markets, Scotia Capital, BMO Nesbitt Burns, Canaccord Genuity, GMP Capital, and CIBC World Markets. The company's main competitors in the insurance category include Great West Life Co., Manulife Financial, Industrial Alliance Insurance, SSQ Life Insurance Co., and Capital Civil Service Mutual. Major competitors from other financial service categories include CIBC Mortgage Corporation, MCAM Mortgage Corporation, and Royal Bank Mortgage Corporation. In general, the financial services industry is very competitive. To overcome competitive forces, industry players have to develop innovative products and services as well as more efficient ways of delivering them to customers. The latest annual report released in December 2016 showed that Sun Life Financial had assets under management worth $903 billion, a significant improvement from the previous years. In 2016, the company's net income expanded by 14% to hit a record high of $2.5 billion. During the same period, the company recorded a 12.2% return on equity and a net sales increase of 19%. Review of financial analyst statements regarding Sun Life Financial's performance. According to Chris Copeland, the company was poised to record impressive performance as well as historic performance in corresponding periods during the previous years. The statement has been corroborated by Doug Worley. Worley has noted that although most companies in the financial services sector were struggling with massive liabilities and diminishing sales, Sun Life Financial was able to issue quarterly dividends besides recording a positive jump in its stock prices. Financial analyst Sarah Tadelman said that they have innovative products such as a special benefits plan for employees with psychological conditions such as depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. Teresa Graham also recommended the company for its above expectations performance in terms of share price and profitability. Analysis of Sun Life Financial's performance by Mark Williams shows that several stockbrokers have given recommendations for investment in the company. This follows the company's sustained performance in terms of cash flow, profits, and financial strength. Overall, financial analysts are optimistic that Sun Life Financial is in a good state of financial position and that the company has the capacity to weather any market storms in the short term. Research on current articles. So currently, Sun Life Financial's reshuffling of executive management. The company has made fundamental changes in its top leadership to strengthen its management as it gears for a possible turbulent business environment during the second quarter of 2017. Several changes were also made in other key positions in line with the company's philosophy of enhancing product development and service delivery. Research on current articles too. A social responsibility initiative is undertaken by Sun Life Financial. Under this initiative, the financial services company partnered with a leading entertainment firm in Alberta, Ballet, to bring the joy of live performances to families and children around Alberta. Under this plan, Sun Life Financial proudly donated 2,000 tickets to families and children in Edmonton and Calgary regions to attend performances by the group during school holidays. The company was also set to provide additional tickets for more performances in the future. Press releases on Sun Life Financial. On March 31st, 2017, the management of Sun Life Financial issued a statement to the press in which it announced that it had launched a global diabetes prevention program. Under the program, the company had committed $300,000 to William Osler Health System Foundation to help in the screening, treatment, and collaborative research for diabetes. On February 9, 2017, the company issued a press statement informing the public that it had donated $15,000 to the Red Cross Society to help families and individuals affected by a devastating ice storm that swept across New Brunswick. Research on stock prices. During the past 12 months, Sun Life Financial stock prices have oscillated between $31 and $41 at the New York Stock Exchange. Currently, the stock is trading around $35. The graph below shows how the company's stock prices have been changing during the past 12 months. Insider trading activities. There's currently no publicly accessible information regarding insider trading activities at Sun Life Financial. Top management and executive compensation. Sun Life Financial's top management, top leadership compromises of a board of directors. The current chair of the board is James H. Sutcliffe. The president and chief executive officer is Dean O'Connor, and other notable members of Sun Life Financial's board of directors include William Anderson, Scott Powers, and John Clappison, among others. The CEO and other members of the company's top leadership are entitled to an annual salary and benefits in the form of stocks, options, bonuses, and health insurance and pensions. The actual values of these benefits and salary vary from year to year depending on the company's performance and other factors such as inflation rate. Comparison of P/E ratios, dividend yields, and bond ratings, and betas for Sun Life Financial versus Great West Lifeco. Based on this table, we can indicate that Sun Life Financial has lower expectations for future growth, a lower dividend yield, and about the same ratings from the top rating agencies as compared to their competitor. Finally, with a beta of 1.04, it suggests Sun Life Financial is more volatile than not only the market, but its competitor as well. Return on equity and capital structure of Sun Life Financial. Sun Life Financial uses both equity and debt to finance its operations. The table below shows the company's capital structure as of March 31st. During the past 5 years, Sun Life Financial's return on equity has ranged between 12 and 14%. The relatively high return on equity shows that the company is using its investment efficiently to generate growth. Comparison of Sun Life Financial and Manulife Financial Corporation earnings per share, dividends per share, and book value per share over the last 5 to 10 years. Sun Life Financial uses both equity. Sun Life's earning per share has not been growing steadily over the last 10 years, although there is a general upward trend. The same pattern is observed at Manulife Financial Corp. Similarly, both dividends per share and book value per share have not been steady during this period for the two companies. It is projected that both companies will continue to perform well in the future, subject to market conditions. Sun Life Financial mergers. In 1982, Sun Life Financial merged with a Boston-based investment company called Massachusetts Financial Services. By all standards, the SLF-MFS merger was very successful. In March 2016, Sun Life Financial merged with Assurant Employee Benefits, a subsidiary of Assurant Incorporation. Plans are currently underway to bring the two businesses under the Sun Life brand. Foreign exchange rate risks. Essentially, the company has to deal with three major types of exchange rate exposures: transaction, translation, and operating exposures. Transaction exposure risks arise from the effect that currency fluctuations have on the company's obligation to receive or make payments in the future. Translation exposure risks arise from translation of foreign subsidiaries' performance. Operating exposure risks are caused by unexpected occurrences in the economic or business environment. For instance, the value of the dollar decreased drastically following the 2008 global credit crunch. This led to a drastic decline in the company's sales, profitability, and asset value. Sun Life Financial uses a combination of various strategies to mitigate foreign exchange rate risks. One of these strategies is the hedging of exposures with exchange-traded funds. These funds ensure that the value of the company's money is not affected by the daily movements in exchange rates. Another strategy commonly used by Sun Life Financial to mitigate foreign exchange rate risks is the purchase of forward contracts. These contracts allow the company to purchase or sell assets on a future date at a predetermined price. This way, the forward contracts allow the company to avoid risks due to currency exchange rate fluctuation. Lastly, the company uses currency options. These options enable the company to buy or resell currencies at a specific future rate regardless of the official exchange. Global and political risk. Currently, one of the most important political risks facing Sun Life Financial is the exit of Britain from the European Union. The Brexit will make it easier for the Sun Life Financial subsidiary in the UK to serve customers in other parts of Europe. Another important risk relates to trade restrictions. Different countries have implemented laws and policies to regulate their financial service industries. These laws not only make it difficult for companies to expand abroad, but to also move capital across borders. Sun Life Financial is also exposed to risks as a result of bilateral and multilateral trade agreements such as NAFTA. Some of these agreements work in favor of some countries, which cause disparities in benefits derived by multinational companies. Analysis of past and future performance. Sun Life Financial is a very powerful brand. Having been in the market for over 150 years, the company has achieved a high level of resilience as evidenced by the soundness of its financial performance. The fact that the Sun Life Financial brand has active brands in several countries is a testimony to its strong financial performance. Undoubtedly, it is one of the largest financial service companies in the world. The company continues to develop new and innovative products to address unmet market needs. Projections indicate that the company is likely to perform well in the short term, which makes it an attractive investment option. Would I buy stock for myself of this firm? As a matter of fact, I currently own 5 shares of Sun Life Financial that I purchased at a price of $35.07. Sun Life Financial has demonstrated recent growth in revenue and dividends, which makes them a solid investment choice in my opinion. I would definitely consider purchasing more shares of the stock in the future because of its stellar reputation in the financial sector and room for growth.